The Sun has been called by many names. The Latin word for sun is sol, which is the main adjective for all things sun-related, solar. Helios, the sun god in ancient Greek mythology, lends his name to many sun-related terms as well, such as heliosphere and helioseismology. Why is the sun so hot? At its core, the sun burns millions of tons of hydrogen every second in a process called nuclear fusion. Fusion turns hydrogen into helium and releases incredible amounts of energy in the process. It's fusion that creates the heat and the rays of light that eventually reach Earth. Who is the first human in Sun? No person has ever walked on the Sun. Other than the fact a human would disintegrate if they got near it, it is, as all stars are, a hot ball of gas made up mostly of hydrogen, and is not solid. The Sun is a massive ball of hot plasma, with temperatures reaching up to 15 million degrees Celsius at its core. It is located at the center of our solar system and is by far the largest object in it, making up approximately 99.86% of the total mass of the solar system. The Sun is a main sequence star, which means that it is in the process of burning hydrogen to produce helium in its core. It is estimated to be about 4.6 billion years old and still has another 5 billion years or so before it exhausts its fuel and transforms into a red giant. The Sun is responsible for producing heat, light, and energy for the planets in our solar system, including Earth. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections are occasional events on the Sun's surface that can have a significant impact on our technology, such as causing widespread blackouts or damaging satellites. The Sun's gravitational pull is what keeps the planets in our solar system in orbit and helps to maintain stability in the solar system. Equator circumference, 4,379,000 kilometers. Radius, 695,700 kilometers. Temperature, 5,973 degrees Celsius to 15 million degrees Celsius. Average orbital speed around the Milky Way, 720,000 km per hour, 200 km per second. Star type, yellow dwarf. Average time taken to rotate on axis, 27 Earth days. Number of planets, 8. Our Sun is 4,500,000,000 years old. That's a lot of zeros. That's 4.5 billion. What color is the Sun? White. The color of the Sun is white. The Sun emits all colors of the rainbow more or less evenly, and in physics, we call this combination white. That is why we can see so many different colors in the natural world under the illumination of sunlight. Inside the Sun? The Sun's interior isn't solid like the interior of Earth. It is a ball of swirling, hot plasma that is held together by a balance of forces between gravity and pressure. The dense gases inside the Sun are so massive that they create a strong gravitational pull, which helps to keep solar material from escaping. The Sun's diameter is approximately 1.39 million kilometers, or 109 times the diameter of the Earth. The Sun rotates on its axis, but not uniformly. The rotation period at the equator is about 25 days, while near the poles it takes as long as 36 days. The Sun's surface is known as the photosphere and has a temperature of about 5,500 degrees Celsius. The Sun has an extremely powerful magnetic field, about 100 times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. The Sun has a corona, an outer atmosphere that can reach millions of degrees Celsius, which is much hotter than its surface. The Sun emits a constant stream of charged particles, known as the solar wind, which can affect our planet's magnetic field and create auroras. The Sun is classified as a type G dwarf star, and is considered to be an average-sized star in our galaxy. The Sun is thought to have formed from a cloud of gas and dust known as a solar nebula, which collapsed under its own gravity to form the Sun and the rest of the solar system. The Sun is a major source of ultraviolet radiation, which can be harmful to living organisms and cause skin cancer and other health problems. The Sun's energy is produced through nuclear fusion in its core, where hydrogen atoms are converted into helium. The Sun's energy output, or luminosity, is equivalent to approximately 386 billion megawatts of electrical power. The Sun is constantly undergoing nuclear fusion, producing a tremendous amount of energy that is radiated into space in the form of light and heat. The Sun's surface is covered with sunspots, which are darker, cooler regions of the photosphere that appear as dark spots. They are caused by magnetic fields that inhibit the flow of hot plasma to the surface. The Sun has a significant impact on our weather, through its effect on atmospheric circulation patterns and ocean currents. The Sun is thought to have a significant effect on the climate of our planet through changes in its activity and radiation output over time. The Sun is a fascinating object that has been studied by astronomers and scientists for centuries, and its importance in our lives and the solar system cannot be overstated. The Sun has a companion star, known as Proxima Centauri, which is part of a triple star system known as Alpha Centauri. The Sun's surface is dotted with thousands of small, bright points of light known as faculae, which are associated with magnetic activity and brighter regions of the photosphere. The Sun's corona can only be observed during a total solar eclipse, when the Moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, blocking the bright photosphere and allowing us to see the much fainter corona. The Sun's magnetic field is thought to play a role in the formation and evolution of the Solar System, including the formation of planets and the behavior of comets and asteroids. The Sun's energy output has remained relatively constant over the past 4 billion years, making it a stable source of heat and light for the Solar System. The Sun has been worshipped and revered by many cultures throughout history, and has been the subject of myths, legends, and religious beliefs in many societies. The study of the Sun, known as heliophysics, is an important field of research that helps us better understand the behavior of stars and the evolution of our Solar System. The Sun's magnetic field is thought to play a role in the formation of sunspots and other solar phenomena, such as solar flares and coronal mass ejections. The Sun's energy output is responsible for creating the solar wind, a stream of charged particles that flows out from the Sun and into space. The Sun is part of a barred spiral galaxy known as the Milky Way, and is located about 25,000 light-years from the galactic center. The Sun is a relatively quiet star compared to others in the universe, with relatively low levels of activity and few intense flares or coronal mass ejections. The Sun's surface is constantly changing, with the appearance of new sunspots and the disappearance of old ones, and with the movement of bright points of light known as granules. The Sun is thought to have a significant impact on the formation and evolution of life on Earth, with its energy and radiation playing a role in the development of life and the shaping of our planet's climate and environment. The study of the Sun and its interactions with the Earth and the rest of the Solar System is an important area of research, with important implications for our understanding of the universe and our place within it.